All right, number one. Hopefully, this approach will get us to that minimum 180 mark. Of course, going further than that is definitely beneficial. So we'll see how it goes. We'll reduce the amount of notes in a row if need be, even the amount of bars if need be. Basically, want to get those fingers moving accurately at least 180. Although I think for someone like you, eventually shooting for stuff like 200 might be better. But let's get into it. 60 beats per minute, number one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. $140. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. $180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for that 200. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try 220. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's getting challenging. Let's go back to 180 and try the repeats there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lost count. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Damn. One note was kind of funky. I need to give my arm a rest here. I want to give it a good shot. Good take. While I continue to clear my throat. Freaking came down with something last night. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright, I'm happy with that one. Number 2. This one's going to be a lot harder. And it's really going to work on getting, developing that pinky. Getting that guy under control. So this one's not going to be as fast as number 1. You can't. You just can't. It's not designed for stuff like that. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm using a whole half diminished scale on this one. Seemed appropriate to focus on that finger combination. Basically, you know, you go up a whole step, then a half step, whole step, half step, whole, half. And that's why it's a whole half diminished scale. Diminished because you got that diminished the 1 minor third, flat 5, or diminished fifth in there all over the place. Anyway, let's go to 100 next. 1, 2, 3, 4. $140. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. $180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, bad. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's tough. Yeah, I am not doing the repeats on this speed. Let's give it a try at 160. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good forearm burn right there. Oh goodness. Yeah, sorry about the coughing and all that. God, you should have heard me this morning. I had like a different voice altogether. It was crazy. Okay. Number 3. Working up his eighth notes here. So if you're hitting 240 with this, go ahead and switch over to the 16ths and work it up in the 5s way that we have been doing. Working it up in 5s and 16ths. Only after you get up to 240, at least. Bare minimum, 240 with the 8th notes there. Now, if you're able to go past 240 when you're working it up, and you feel like you can get some more out of it, it's a good idea to do so. It's really just milk that practice session for all you can, all it's worth. It'll just help carry over into everything when you switch over to 16s. And yes, it's going to be fatiguing. It's going to really, push that pinky work and be a good forearm builder. It's going to feel it in here. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing because this will just push your limits. So you can do things like this or other things that you would like much more easily. So that's how, I was able to push my speed and endurance with stuff, is just continuing to go outside my comfort zone, out, past my comfort level, and just try and go faster or longer over and over and over again. So it's okay to feel a bit of fatigue as you're working these things up because, well, it's not just practice, it's training. It's training to be an absolute badass on the guitar. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is using a whole tone scale. Whole tone scale, every single note is a whole step apart. Alright, just confirming something. I just doubted myself for a second. Good God, I'm sorry. Wow. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. $180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. repeats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those repeats will get you. But man, again, it'll build really good endurance and allow for say extended periods of time of playing. I swear I cannot think today. I'm going back to bed soon. Anyway, any questions, please let me know. I will see you again next week.